Okay, yeah, well, I'm back for a quick, brief, just a few, absolute radiance runs. Nothing crazy. Um, absolute radiant runs, actually. Uh, in my downtime, I actually checked the, I'm not gonna be doing this for long, just wanna, I'm just feeling that good. I'm feeling that energized. I'm feeling that, hyped up right now for the, you know, like, who knows? If I beat this fight, maybe I'll unlock Silk Song. Like, you never know, right? Oh shit, that was a very quick death. I actually had it way too aggressive, So, like, I'm just saying, like, I couldn't get the ending on couldn't get a different ending on Turning Point. But, you never know with this, Like, maybe just, But yeah, I'm just feeling, this is mostly just me, just, chilling a little, like, just having a, bit of fun. Just being a silly little guy, again. And, not gonna be a major stream of any kind. Just a little bit of, Hollow Knight. Yeah, just having a nice little time. But yeah, what I was saying actually with the whole Helldivers, there are a couple of things I want to talk about that. Well, one thing is that I would now qualify. Okay, I have a couple of things I need to do. A bit of organizing. Oh fuck me. Organization things or organizing things. Fucking Christ. Jesus Lord, that was actually a really good run. I just kind of was like, I can't dodge the side because then I'm gonna hit the beam. But like, yeah. I've now finally finished my cleaning project. To a point where I'm like, I'm done with it. Naturally, I'm gonna be taking care of the dog tomorrow. So that delays some of the final touch-ups, but I mean, those I can kind of do however I want to and whenever I want to. But like the main, bigger project is done now, and I promised myself that if I'm a good boy and actually get all my shit in order, I would allow myself to stream occasionally on days, just some like. Just Helldivers or something like that. Very inconsequential and, just an extra stream if I ever feel like it. Because right now I've been just procrastinating a lot of things. And I don't wanna be too flexible for myself. But, well, that's unfortunate. But with that thing now done, I could technically give myself enough of a, break. I mean, I need to organize a couple things. I need to get an email sent. But I have all my details for it now, so now I know for a fact that I'm on the right business, I'm doing the right thing. Well, again, I don't know if it's the right thing, but it's the best thing I know to do right now. So I'm just, kinda just... I'm just gonna roll with it. And, yeah. Well, like, yeah, I'm just, Oh, fuck. I should have dodged. I could have dodged that. I really could have dodged that. But, yeah, so I'm gonna get... Once I get all my last things done, now that I've gone through them in order, and I'm trying to get them in order, I can also start, a course. I got in all the... I think I got the setup done. It was very weird and very complicated, but I have done all my parts to, you know, get it working. So if it doesn't work now, it's a technical issue on the side of the school, and I don't need to, you know, I don't need to sweat about that one really. And if I can get that working, I get studies going, everything working, then I can feel good about doing things that I'm it's a bit more, you know, changing things up for my own self on a way. Like, for example, extra streams. I've been actually really enjoying streaming recently. I've been enjoying it a lot more than I like. I'm soon a year into this, and I've been actually having a lot more fun now than I have like to a certain degree. I've been having like I've had this like a whole new level inspiration with it. Like it was actually a really good idea for me to start doing like the whole thumbnail stuff. I'm not doing thumbnails for all my videos, but I'm doing thumbnails for some videos. For example, a turnip, because I had a very simple but very fun idea for the Turnip Boy videos on YouTube. I figured it would be two-parter. I kind of expected to get it done in 2 streams, but since it goes into 3, I made a 3rd thumbnail today. It's very basic, very simple, but it's just, I think it's a bit more fun that way rather than, you know, with the just going with whatever YouTube suggests, especially because the first video had such a terrible, you know, suggestions. And it just doesn't feel very good for a game like that. Oh, fuck. But, like, overall, I don't know. Like, to some degree, this is, like, all I do with my time right now. This is the only consistent and dedication I have in my daily life, you know, is streaming for the time being. And once I get things in order so that actually is something I can personally allow myself to do, and then I think I'll probably be feeling a lot better about it, and I can do a lot more. Like I don't know. I just want to, like, the thing, I've been watching also a lot of like a lot of stuff about like watching a lot of content online, and like, you know, it's been fascinating actually hearing like because my favorite streamer, Fricky, has been recently talking a lot about streaming and like that, and I don't know, it's just fascinating because like he's been talking about the process of like doing bits and like that, and I feel like, you know, it's definitely something I want to, you know, do a lot more, where I'm instead of just playing games, I want to like add a bit of a personal touch to it, like with the whole artwork stuff and like that. Now naturally I do understand that this is and will never be more than just a little hobby that I do. Like I mean, okay, saying I have aspirations in life is wrong, because no, I don't. But it's like, this is not something like that I aim to, you know. Like, if I ever make affiliate, I'll be so happy. I'll be super happy. But that's kind of like, you know, that's kind of the only goal, one could say, because that means that I have access to all the, you know, community stuff, and, you know, I can just goof around a little more with people that enjoy watching my content, which honestly sounds really fun to me. And so I don't know, I'm just trying to make most out of my time, I guess, because I really am not good at doing that, so it's gotta be quite the attempt. I'm sorry, I'm rambling like a maniac, but it's just, I don't know. It's just something that, you know, just feeling pretty good about. Oh fuck. And just, I don't know. I don't know how what other words I would put it in. It's like for example, I've generally gotten a lot like now. Once again, I don't mean to call anybody out, but there's been few bots within this. Shit, we're actually already in 11 months now. Within this 11 months, I've had a lot of bots that have followed me, and so my follower number keeps jumping up and down because of the fact that some of those are, I'm gonna say this. Okay, now, while I can't say for sure that they're all bots, I have no other explanation for it either. Or then there's, people behaving like bots because, you're not using the account for, other purpose than, either advertising yourself or like that. And still, I'm not against personal promotion. I don't even mind other streamers coming by to, advertise their stuff. Like, who the fuck am I? Nobody. And I don't mind that. And anybody that wants to come by, it's like, oh, that's great, That is perfectly fine, And talk about whatever the fuck you want. As long as you respect the rules. Like, that's my... All I ask from people is to just be decent human beings. I know it's a lot to ask, and I know that I should definitely follow in line with that. And good God, have I not. But like, it's just... I don't know. Oh, fuck. I don't know, it's just... I don't know, this is fun. This has been really fun. And... I don't know how much I mean, I know exactly, like, it's... I am setting crazy double standards right now. Like, absolutely insane double standards right now. And, I know it's unfair, but to a certain degree, like, well, Twitch does not... until I start reaping money for Twitch, they won't care who I am. But they do care that, there isn't, that there's certain level of behavior that does not appear in this chat either. I think, maybe. I'm not actually sure. Like, they might not give a shit. Enforcing their own policies is something that they're pretty weak at. I'll say this straight up. Well, I mean, overall, there hasn't been too many scandals on the site recently that I'm at least aware of, which says absolutely nothing about the site because I don't follow news or anything like that. I am completely out of all this shit. But doesn't change the fact that, I haven't at least heard from anything. Considering YouTube is a platform that fucks over its, creators over and over and over again. I forgot to take the drink. Oh well, I'll do it after I die. God, I'm taking so many breaths in because I'm talking so much. I'm taking in so much air, I guess. I'm drying up my own throat. Like, YouTube just says that... Like, I know that it's super easy for me because I'm keeping everything, like a demonetized by default. Even though I don't have access to monetization either at this point, and I don't think, based on my current stats, I don't think that's ever happening. Like, straight up ever happening. And I have actually a good bit of people that seem to check out my videos, and I'm very happy. I'm honestly very grateful and very happy about, any level of content I'm able to provide to anyone. Like, it's such a, like, considering I have, like, zero background of any kind to, like, actually, like, entertaining people in any way, really. It's just... It feels kind of crazy getting all those comments at times, you know, like where there's people saying things like, you know, like, oh, I really enjoy watching your stuff, and like, please keep it up, and like, it's just simple things like that. I've gotten those from on both Twitch, and I've gotten those both on YouTube, and it's just super neat. It's just one of those things. It's like, I'm just having an absolute blast here. I'm like absolutely just, you know, enjoying this, whatever the fuck it is I do, and I do it on such a casual level that like it's hard to think they would have, like, I know that it's not like at least I'm not changing the world here, and I'm not trying to either. Oh, maybe a little bit with the whole, you know, LGBTQ plus talk, and you know, like you know, the all the you know, pressing certain, you know, level of like acceptance and like that kind of stuff. I don't know what is what's the God, the main term escapes my mind right now, but the idea is that like I shit. Like I need to drink something. But like it's like I don't think anyone's gonna, like, I'm not gonna be hurt to any degree, but it's I think the way I've phrased this before is that I rather like take a strong stance on the matter, because like I have nothing to lose from that, and I by all means wish to how does this sounds really shady, but like show my true colors, you know, rather early than, you know, late, that while I will gladly talk with anyone about anything, literally any topic is fine, and that has always been my, you know, one of the driving factors. I'm actually so happy that oh, fuck off, that didn't spawn. I'm actually so happy that the Turnip Boy Robs the Bank has the whole the trans flag, the trans rock, trans pride rock. I was so happy to have that in that game, because I actually clipped it. I don't know how the clip, for some reason the clip editor bugged out, so I don't know how much of it is actually in there. It should be the entire, you know, rock and then a little bit after that, which was a bit unnecessary, but you know, it's just whatever. Like, I don't particularly care about that, but I'm just happy because I could get the clip. I could clip it. I could make a clip and I would actually have that, because I've been now, since I'm not part of the LGBTQ plus community, I don't think I can. I don't think it's right for me to, you know, put that in the tags or anything. But I want to. I want to be vocal about really wanting to, you know, show support to this kind of matters, because I think it's, because now I've talked about this a lot, but like I think it's weird. It's super weird to me that there are so many people online that seem to have a like that seem to actually, what the fuck, that don't want to, you know, voice their opinion on it, even when they're like, they can be very direct about it if given the opportunity, but you know, like, or if made, you know, like somehow how would I say, if made somehow or put into the spot, they will like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, of course I'm, you know, pro LGBTQ plus, like, of course. But then for some reason it's like people for some reason just want to avoid that as a or like, you know, how, I don't know, how do you put it last time, that people try to avoid certain controversies, and I don't understand, like, the thing I don't understand about that is that how is that there's nothing controversial about supporting, you know, I don't know, trans rights, gay rights, or like, are like, there's like, I don't see what's so controversial about, you know, just, you know. Oh hey, welcome back. But like, but yeah, it's strange to me how like there are people that, for some reason, just seem to not want to, like, avoid talking about them. Talk about the topics, unless they're really put on the spot to talk about it. Yeah, it's very likely. I don't really have a whole lot of, I don't have a whole lot of, you know, topic. I don't have a purpose for why I'm streaming right now, other than just the fact that I just felt like going a bit. I finished the other game and I felt like doing something else at the end. So I'm now just rambling. I'm literally just rambling, and right now I'm at my, you know. Oh, hello, Caroline Quinn. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Life is, you know, treating me fine. I hope you're doing well as well. Nice to see a new face in the chat. Or I guess I should say welcome to the chat. No? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter how I phrase it. Well, that's very good to hear. Being good is a good thing. Stream's going fine. Just, you know, doing a little... something a little extra. Because I just finished another game and just felt like, you know, doing a little more. Just having a chill time, you know. Very relaxing, you know. Game and combat like that. Oh, fuck. This is my Power Wars simulator. Well, I mean, thank you. You have... I right now, I'm kind of juggling between many games. Because I played... For 6 months, I played almost exclusively Fortnite, Hollow Knight. But I'm not playing anything like... I'm not playing anything like Fortnite or Apex Legends, not like very big names. I'm playing like this kind of smaller kind of story games and platformers. I do actually have Discord. I'm not very active. I'm barely active there at all. Actually, once again, haven't logged in a while, and I should probably check my DMs. Huh. Nah, I'm sure that's fine. My Discord is the same as, You make this... Okay, I legally cannot enforce the idea of, you know, somebody making this into a drinking game. Do not do that. You can do that in-game. I don't know if you're playing something like Deep Rock Galactica or Sea of Thieves. Yeah, you can take a swing every time, you know, I die, but not in real life. Dude, like, unless that's orange juice you're drinking and you're not allergic to the pulp. Dude, like... Okay, I mean, sure, may I ask, if you don't mind me asking in the, during the stream, but like, do you have any specific topic you want we should discuss about? I mean, and me dying to Radiance is still, you know, me dying to Radiance as a, drinking game is still safer than me saying badum. Because good god, do I say that a lot. I can't believe that I do that unironically. I do it by accident and it's not even just because of the joke. Oh, I mean, okay. But I'm just curious, if you have anything you want to talk about, I can also talk about, you know, like I can also try to answer now, if there's any, like, more, just overall things you want to ask. But sure, like, But no, don't. There is such thing as overhydration, I think. I've never encountered myself, but you know, to my understanding, that is a thing. It's very unhealthy to, you know, consume anything at high doses. And I'm gonna check the chat. I noticed that message has been one longer. I mean, I can accept the request after the stream, but I don't have my Discord up, right? Like, I don't mind checking it out, but I just need to check the oh my Christ! I should have died there. I really should have died there. Why is this one? Oh, fucking Christ. Local banner overlay emotes, solid panel screen, intro, outro, and images. Yeah, I mean, I can accept the request, and I can definitely check out your stuff. But, like, I will do that after stream. Thank you for the follow, and also thank you for the kind words. But I will say straight away that I probably don't have a lot of need for art to be done right now. Like, I'm doing this casually. I don't think I'm currently investing money into streaming outside of just playing games that I stream, but that's like same as buying games for myself that I would anyways play. So I can't particularly say that I would have a whole lot of need for, you know, commissions, because I would also I would really love to maybe, like, if, you know, I keep this going for long enough, maybe then, but like as of right now. Sorry, I'm not logged into Discord right now, and I'll check that out only after stream, if you don't mind. Because I can't get it open on my phone for some reason. I don't know why that is. It just keeps telling me that, you know, it keeps telling me to log in, but I'm already logged in, and it doesn't, you know, let me do anything in it. I probably need to reinstall that. It might actually also just be up to date. But yeah, if you don't mind, I'll do it after stream. Oh, goddamn. But yeah, like, I just don't, but like right now, I'm not really looking for art to be done on the channel. So like, I don't want to get any hopes up on that regard. Because I really do, if I get any art done for the channel, I really wish to properly compensate for it. I will, if I'm capable of, I will gladly pay for proper work, the proper amounts, because I think artists should definitely be rewarded as much as they deserve. It's very important to, you know, get once the work needs to have it. The work needs to get the appropriate, you know, compensation for it. And I'm not right now in a position to properly pay for like a bigger bigger commission. So I'm just saying that. But like, alright, but I'll gladly check out the art. Like, that's no problem. Oh my god. I can fit so many laser beams in them. Fuck. I should have just dodged. I don't know why I don't dodge that. It's the easiest thing to avoid when you just dodge through it. But if you start jumping through it, you're gonna risk hitting your head on the spikes. Can I get your head on the swivel? I'm not gonna get the fucking notification button. No, that was just because I logged out of I forgot my logins. Jesus Christ, I've been changing my passwords like all the time. It's crazy. I cannot keep up with all the all the passwords I have, so I've been constantly resetting them. It's just silly because I even fucked up with Twitch, but I'm happy that I can. Oh fucking Christ! Happy I can recover it, which means that, you know, as long as the recovery works, that means I can actually keep this account going. Because I actually, when I forgot the password, I was like, oh my god, am I gonna just, because Amazon is, let's just say, a bit unreliable when it comes to account management like that. Like, good fucking god, do you have a high chance to just have the absolute worst, you know, you have the chance to get absolute worst service in terms of trying to restore your account. Because it's like, oh, we don't have actual customer service, but you can tweet at us about your, you know, account's, you know, security. It's like, oh my god, why would I want to tweet at you when you don't give me an answer anyways? I've thought about that. I said that story at this couple times on stream when I tried to restore my account earlier, and then, or like a few months ago. It was around the time I started streaming because they wouldn't let me. I literally had the password. I know I had it right. They wouldn't let me log in. And they're just like, oh, you too many login attempts. Your account has been suspended for a time being. It's like, what the fuck? And it just kept on going and going and going. And they're literally the customer service was just Twitter. It was a Amazon customer service, you know, Twitter. And the only thing they said was the exact same thing as their, you know, main page says. Like, in this situation, it's like, oh, have you tried waiting a little, like, have you tried inserting your password again, or trying to reset it? And then when I said, yeah, I have, and no continuation, nothing. They just like, oh, okay, well, your account is, you know, fucked. Or like, or they didn't even tell me that much. It's just like, oh yeah, no. Like, it's just like, I tried what you suggested and did not work, what else can I do? And no follow-up. But I did get a whole bunch of bots. Now I'm saying like a whole bunch of bots telling me to go on shady websites where I could recover my account, which is the craziest thing. Then again, this was before Elon took over, so I'm wondering if I would try the same thing now. I would probably be met with nothing but bots. I don't know where I was going with this actually, because the Amazon customer service is probably the ball as well. So, you know, it's Then again, I have no direction right now. Like, I am an anti-boy band right now. I mean, I'm an anti-boy band to begin with, but this stream is an anti-boy band stream. Despite me having absolutely zero things against boy bands. All music is good. Or, you know, passable at least. Naturally, some music is better than others, but that's a personal opinion kind of thing. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna start music shaming somebody. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. So I checked out the, they have the full, soundtrack for Turnip Boy comics, Robs the Bank, on all streaming services. They have all of it. And it's actually quite long, and I love that. They have the whole songs and like that, and it's wonderful. But yeah, I've been listening to so much random nonsense recently that it's just like, if I would start judging people based on what music they listen to, like, I could not take myself seriously. I mean, I can't take myself seriously right now either, but you know what I mean. I don't know if anybody actually knows what I mean. I don't actually know what I mean. No! Oh, fucking Christ. Son of a bitch. But you know, this is actually, now, I still haven't gone to Helldivers, which is what I was supposed to talk about that game. That was like the thing that, I mean, okay, I also want to keep talking more about Kingdom Hearts, because that is actually something that I really want to talk about. But I should probably leave that when I actually start playing the game. If Disney sends me an immediately. Yeah, I mean, it's 30 songs, I think. it is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, I will straight up buy it on iTunes so I have access to it everywhere and anywhere. Anytime. Like, it's €9. I can afford that. I know I'm buying a lot of things, but it's been very small purchases though. But I know that they rank up eventually. But also, oh, you want to talk about Resident Evil? That's fine by me. Like, I'll talk about it. I don't know much about it, but I know that Chris punches a boulder, and you know that's canon even in the newer games. I will literally talk about anything right now. Do you mean the whole series, or are you more like are you more about just the new remakes? Because I know that the new remakes have been getting a lot. New remakes have gotten a lot of popularity, and I don't know who the fuck Donna Beneviento is, but you know. I'm sure they deserved a lot better. But yeah, like I have watched the playthroughs. I think I watched every game now. I watched a playthrough of every game, as well as the not the original 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I haven't watched the original ones, except for the. No, actually, I haven't watched any of the original ones. So, except for 5 and 6. I know those games by lore, or like, you know, setting them like that. But, you know, like they seem like, honestly, I've been so wrong in having a negative connotation towards Resident Evil games. I was clearly wrong on my approach about them in just like a couple years ago. I mean, Resident Evil 4 Remake seems great. Like, I don't know the original, so, like, I can't say is it an improvement or what, but it seems like it's actually a very, it seems like, first of all, it seems like a pretty solid game. But, like, I had the completely wrong idea about Resident Evil games, and I was overly harsh about them. Because since I watched the, like, I know the first game, and that actually seems like a pretty decent horror, you know. Oh god, I was not paying attention. I was actually more like looking at the chat, but like, first game actually has some horror elements to it. Second game has some horror elements to it as well, at least based on the remake, but kinda like it's more about that, you know, whole zombie killing kind of go. It's more like the whole mutation stuff kind of. It's body, what's the term? It's like body horror more so than just like actual horror, like, or like, your normal horror. And I hate body horror. I'll say that out right now. That it's the one type of horror that I absolutely hate because I cannot, like, I'm not particularly okay, I'm quite a sensitive soul, you know, honestly. Like, you punch me, I bleed, and all that stuff. I can't believe that works. Damn it. But like, Resident Evil is not like too much for me. But yeah, like, but 4 actually seems like a pretty solid spot. And like where it's like it's like a survival, you know. It's what's the term? It's a survivor shooter kind of story thing, action shooter story, horror, that kind of stuff. Zombie survival kind of thing, resource management like that. And you're choking on air. Like, do you mean that the... air, you know... air tutic? asthma. Okay, that is rough. I have a friend who suffers from asthma, and it seems quite unfortunate. It seems very difficult to, you know, coexist with, especially because he got a cat, but the asthma just kicked his ass, especially with the cat fur and like that. It's Have you tried not breathing though? Like just you know, it's completely theoretical standpoint. Have you just tried not to breathe? But no, seriously, I get that that's a very unfortunate, you know, like it seems really, it really is a bitch, like, honestly. Okay, your recovery stream, so you have tried. You know, that's the scientific approach. You need to give it a shot. Now, if that naturally did not immediately cure your whole existence, well, that's unfortunate, but you know, it's admirable that you gave it a shot. You know, you seem to have such a good approach to it, I'm not even gonna call it a skill issue. You did just fine, give it a fair shot. You forgot to breathe? I mean, you know, happens sometimes, I guess. I don't remember. Most of the time, I don't even remember I am breathing. But then when I start thinking about it, it becomes, you know, manual instead of automatic. And all of a sudden, I'm in trouble. Like right now. Hehe. It's gotta go away soon, though. It will automate. It will automize itself, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I can understand how that's a problem. I've been told that people need to breathe. Air apparently is, you know, it's deadly addictive, you know? Like, everybody that consumes it dies, but damn, just can't live without it either. Okay, I'm actually not performed that into a joke. You know, that is a fascinating line. But then again, what are they good compared to? Other people? Like, what's your definition of good? What is the ideal state of existence? In some days, none. But you know, we can't always decide that. Since existence is kind of a must-do, and you can't just stop. You can't be erased out of existence. There's a bit of a problem, but you know. But like, I would definitely argue there are good humans out there too. But that's always comparative. It's always, you know, depends on what you're comparing them to. Oh fucking Christ. Am I doing this shit now? Oh fuck. Oh, you bitch. I wanted to nail you right there. Okay, now, don't take that out of context. Damn it, it's just too short. Boot too big. Ah! Where are you at, buddy? Oh, you're over there. God, whatever happened to that? Stop already, boot tupik! You know, nothing wrong with being able to do stupid things. And as long as it's entertaining and not harmful, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, like... I've been... I have... I don't know how long even now, but I guess I'm reaching now into like I would probably be already in like 300 streams total. Which would be around 300 streams are about 600 hours on average of me just doing the dumbest shit. Me just, you know, talking about the most insane things in combination to just, you know, being an idiot. But you know what? It's okay. Because I'm enjoying it and, you know, I don't think it's causing any significant harm at least. Oh, by the way, I am very happy that my follower count is back to 69 again. Because I noticed today that I actually dropped down by 1, which I'm gonna assume is probably one of the artists around Christmas would have now. I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes you can't avoid pain, but you know, having a positive look on that as well, you know, it makes it a lot more tolerable. At least the way I would see it. There's so many spikes. But if we talk about sin, you know, just you know, sometimes those. Well, actually, this is also religious stuff. Is also like, it's like it's interesting, but there's also so many dilemmas that, you know, one could look at, like what is sin, what is, you know, what is right, what is wrong. Okay, you know, I started thinking about this, but I think I'm actually not going to, because I don't think I can right now think clearly enough to, you know, actually form a coherent sentence about religion. The only religious talk I'm gonna be saying now is gonna be Jesus, God, why, when I die. And I mean, you know, I'm just not really good with Twitter. So, I'm not really following Jesus right now. I bet that he's got some pretty, you know, he's probably spitting mad facts, you know, out there. On Twitter and such, but I just somehow just haven't. That's the second time this run that has triggered. But somehow I just. Oh, what the fuck? I jumped way too far. But like, I just haven't really been able to keep up with his words recently. I do see occasional Satan posts, but you know, those are normally just, you know... Okay. But Satan normally just posts lighthearted jokes and like that. You have a good night. And, bye-bye. Okay, it should not feel that weird to say bye-bye on stream, because that's a completely normal way of, you know, saying bye to something, but I get the instinctual biases. It literally it's hard-coded into my, you know, memory. I can't escape it anymore. Jesus God, why? I won't be going on for long either. I actually should not stream too long. But I'm just... This is so fun. I'm gonna be so sad when this is over. When I'm done with, I mean, that is very presumptuous of me to actually, you know, expect that I would ever actually beat this, but you know, I've got a couple of close calls, so it's not like it's impossible, just unlikely. But it's just, fuck. But this is really relaxing somehow. I think I've talked about this before, but like, this Radiant fight is really fun. It's actually really fun. But I think the thing that really makes it fun is just how ridiculously challenging it is. Because all the other bosses I could probably do on Radiant difficulty. Like, I could do them probably with a lot less, you know, problem. Okay, Nightmare King. I think I've actually had a hitless run. I'm pretty sure I've had one hitless run against Nightmare King. So... it's not impossible, but... good God. Ah, fuck. That might take me a while as well. But, like, this is borderline impossible. For me, at least. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Like, I've been trying this for so long, but... it's also probably the fact that I'm just not focusing completely, because I don't have my whole heart in this. In a sense, I would be, like, super eager to win this. Because I'm, like, I'm just having fun doing this. I'm just having fun trying it, and like that. But yeah, actually, I was supposed to talk about Helldivers, and, I mean, I think I... yeah, so the reason I got sidetracked talking about streaming and like that is because it's, like, it's one of those games I would actually kind of want to stream, like, just, you know, randomly, occasionally. It's like the way I did Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I just had the time, motivation, and, you know, well, okay, the situation was a bit different then. But, it was just something that I wanted to do at the time. I fucked up. I knew the moment I fired that thing, I knew I fucked it up. I feel like I could... I haven't really had that many days yet where I would feel like doing that. Where I was just like, oh yeah, I would really like... But I've had a day when I was like, I would actually really like to stream right now. And that was just like middle of the day. And I was just like, man. And to some degree, I'm a bit worried about giving into that kind of things. Because then that, you know, messes up with my whole schedule and like that. And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, but do I really want to, like... I already am so irregular with my streams that, you know... this would just add a whole another level of tomfoolery to it. And as much as I love tomfoolery, I do try to be somewhat consistent. And I feel like that could have a repairable... whoa, I didn't see that there. That could have repairable damage to my, you know, scheduling. Just because of the inability for me to actually reschedule things or like that. It's like, I'm pretty fine with just having that one stream a day. And honestly, that is, I feel like I'm already going way overboard with it. Like, I definitely should not... there's a part of me that tells me to stop doing this. To at least some degree. But on the other hand, like, I guess I don't see any harm in it. So, why would I need to stop, I guess? And there's also no harm in me streaming whenever I feel like it, I guess. Like, it's... I'm just gonna end up, you know, playing games or whatever anyway, so... or... naturally, if I have any. I'm not gonna sacrifice anything else for it. It's just, you know... I don't know. It's a weird thing, but that's also tied to the fact that I just really feel insecure about doing things that, you know... oh fuck, I walked right into that. Doing things that I enjoy doing, like, because it's like, oh, like, do I deserve this? Do I have any right to do this? Should I be doing something else at the same time? It's a really fucked up state of mind, but you know. you know, I guess it's no harm. So maybe I'm overthinking this. It's like, like, okay, actually, I'm gonna stop that train of thought. But I'm gonna instead directly jump into the topic of actually streaming Helldivers. Because I have problems with the game. I have problems streaming the game. I love the game. Yeah, I mean, I know, it's absolutely baffling that I would actually ever, you know, experience that. But Helldivers is such a weird game. Because it's, first of all, it's super popular right now. Naturally, part of me kind of wishes to, you know, benefit from the bandwagon of, you know, playing popular online games specifically, on stream. Because, you know, law of traffic and like that. Because I want to see also, like, how well does that game attract people. Thus far, Darkest Dungeon is still the best doing game for me, viewer-wise, and like that. I mean, naturally, Hollow Knight has definitely had the biggest, you know, like Hollow Knight has had the most consistent, you know, viewers. With like actually many people being really into it and like that. And it's actually strange because it's an older game, so I'm surprised that, you know, the fan base is, you know, still actively looking for new content creators on the matter. Not maybe that actively. And, like, I get that my content is not particularly interesting, it's not particularly fascinating because I don't go into the lore. Jesus Christ, I don't even know. I supposedly, I probably now know most of the lore. Oh, shit. Like, I could argue that I know the lore about. I know who Zod is. And that's already pretty good. But like, but the idea is that I'm like, perhaps experiencing a little bit of a, no, actually, that's a different, that's a different, I want to finish up talking about the goddamn Hollow Knight, honestly. And, what? Where did I dodge then? Oh, fuck. But like, yeah, like, Hollow Knight is a very fascinating game because it has definitely a fan base, and it's something that like has a lot of people that love watching it, and still has a lot of new players. Like, many people that have dropped by this chat have been people that have recently started playing it and have wanted to, you know, kind of get some kind of tips. Naturally, I can't provide tips because I'm not very good at the game, but it's still it's a very fascinating game, like streamer-wise as well. Fucking Christ, I'm so terrible. But then like Helldivers, like compared to Helldivers, is that like Helldivers is not niche. It's not niche to any degree. It's so popular, and most people are actually playing it rather than looking for content about it. And the best content about Helldivers is people playing in groups with friends and like that. And I don't do that. I just jump into random quick play and just, you know, just play the objective, I guess, which is me in pretty much every game ever. But well, fuck me. But it's just funny in a way because like I don't think it's particularly good content. I enjoy playing it, I enjoy streaming it, but it's not good content. Like for like stream wise, I don't think it's particularly enjoyable. I mean, it's like a night, like it's a fun game to watch. I watch a lot of Helldivers, but also I watch people playing in groups, communicating like that, and just goofing around, killing one another, you know, with a dropping a 500-kilogram eagle bomb on top of themselves or like that. Like, you know, like that is very enjoyable. It's the I think Bricky actually nailed it very well in his video, saying how it has the same benefit that Lethal Company has, where it's absolutely boosted by, or that content is absolutely boosted by the fact that, you know, people play with friends, and they can just goof around. It has the social aspect to it, gameplay wise, and I think that's like, I think that's great. But like, but it also takes a lot out of, you know, when you're playing it by yourself. When you're just joining random teams, especially because sometimes matchmaking can be a fucking nightmare. I just, well, yeah, actually, just earlier today, I kept getting into lobbies that clearly had like people. There were people playing with friends, but they were like waiting for their friends to join in. So they would, every time I would join the lobby, I would get kicked out because they were like, "Oh, you're not our friend," but they still have the open lobby, so you know I'm able to join in if I just, you know, quick play. But it's also a very relaxing game. It's honestly, it's more relaxing than Darktide. But Darktide has the other, like, Helldivers is nothing but a meme. It's all just memes. It's nothing but jokes. It's all just, you know, you do it completely for the laugh. Holy shit, this would have been the shortest run thus far. Actually, not the shortest run, but but then, like, Darktide has that little bit of, not only is it actually quite challenging at times, but it also has the whole Warhammer aspect to it, which, like, it's different kind of memes, on a way. Different kind of joke, different kind of, you know, content, and just different kind of experience overall. It's so much more grimy. It's so much more grimy than, like, Helldivers, which is just, like, super duper, you know, heroic stuff, you know, and, like, it's just goofing around. Now, I will say, I don't know what keeps happening with my dodge. I think I was pointing upwards, so I couldn't, yeah, that is very likely. I just misinfo. But, that was even a really good run. Well, actually, I died at the very first. But, like, Helldivers is just so... It's just silly fun. It's just a silly boy of a game. It's just silly little... It's such a silly little guy of a game. Oh my god. I think that's what just makes it so enjoyable to play as well. But then, like, streaming it just feels a little weird. But I think that's also gonna be once I actually get a bit more stable with what I do in it, you know, because I'm still learning. I might be 40 hours into the game already, but I'm still learning. Especially because they add new stuff, and I haven't unlocked everything yet. And, like, they keep changing up the way. Like, nowadays you can kill chargers in just a single ED. A single ED will actually kill a charger if you shoot it right. And I've been practicing those shots, and I've been actually getting pretty good at that. And, like, I generally have a good time playing it. But I'm still kind of thinking, like, if I would have a random stream on a day, what would I play? Because I want to leave story-based games. Story-based games I'm actually really eager to for the evening time, because that's when I can be the most consistent, and I can keep the story going, and I can follow it, and I'm actually, like, I'm more hyper during the evening. And Jesus fucking Christ, my energy levels just, like, skyrocket after, like, 4 p.m. And, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, that's the fastest one. So to a certain degree, I could just also just do something like Stardew Valley on the day. But also that has lore to it that I actually want to... I mean, I think I played through most of it, so it's not really that new or fascinating. But I would just... All I would do... But the problem with that kind of... That relaxing of a game is that I would just fish. I would do nothing but fish. Like... I think that would work better as a game that I would just take, you know, stream on my regular timing. After I've done, like, you know, for example, just complete Hollow Knight or something like that, you know, if that day ever comes. I technically am done with it now, but I still have things I want to do in it from time to time. But like right now, it's mostly just, I guess Hollow Knight right now is actually the thing I want to do when I'm just killing time. Speaking of time, I should quit. I've been rambling now for an hour, but I still haven't even gotten to the fucking main topic I was supposed to talk about. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, so Helldivers. Okay, I did talk about it a little bit. But yeah, they added new bugs. There's new flying bugs. Like, the things called Shriekers that will literally fly up in the air. They have their own pipes and like that. The very concept of them was initially, you know, completely denied. Or their existence was completely denied by the Ministry of Truth. I actually really love the way that they're announcing new things in the game. Also, since, so the community failed the recent challenge to liberate a couple planets. Jesus Christ, I just gotta dodge through that. There's now a notification that since the Super Earth's, you know, expansion plans for the citizens have been need to be halted because of the fact that, you know, the planets are now in terminate control. They no longer let you approve CO1 permits, which are for, you know, so the idea is that one of the training manuals or training tips in the game is that before, remember to fill out your CO1 forms before doing anything that could possibly lead to a to, you know, having children. And naturally the community is very stoked about that, and the developers are playing more into it by now saying that they're not accepting any any of the CO1 permits because the expansion plans are halted. And I think that's really fucking funny. That is actually really funny, and I think that's really, really clever. But you know, there are actually, because I was yesterday, because I had many problems with the game crashing a lot yesterday when I tried to play, which was one of the main reasons why the what? No, I didn't jump that high. Well, one of the reasons why the order was failed was because the game would crash. There are a couple of specific weapons that currently are causing a lot of problems, and people should avoid using those. So all the arc weapons right now overall, they have a chance to crash the game. I keep seeing people just absolutely, you know, get kicked out. I got kicked out as well when somebody was, you know, using a lot of those. They had a Tesla tower and like that kind of stuff. They had all that stuff out, and just the entire party just, you know, crashed. And the fix is gonna be rolled out in on Monday, I think, or Tuesday, early next week, anyways. And I honestly, I don't. The game seems to work now at least, which is very good. But I guess the main thing with it. What was I talking about? Yeah. Main thing with it is still the it's a really fun game that keeps evolving a lot, and I am very happy about that. And I will gladly stream it once I get a little bit, you know, a little bit more of a foothold into it. And oh, I actually didn't realize I jumped that far. And like I'm really excited to where the game's going. And because I'm also thinking eventually I'm gonna be done with Dark Tide. You know, like once I get all the characters on level 30, I think I'm gonna be just about done with it, in the sense that like I don't have a whole lot to do with it. I'm not gonna keep it consistent. But I also don't know what I'm gonna do on weekends then. I guess Helldivers would probably take priority in that case. And that would mean that on weekends, if I have more time, I could also just do longer streams of, you know, Helldivers, and I could just have like a nice session. And like, I don't know. But like, I don't mean to sound like I would be obsessing over this whole streaming thing right now. because I am still, I like to imagine that I'm keeping myself rather grounded on the fact that like, as much as I'm enjoying it, I also understand that this is just a hobby, and this is a, at the end of the day, the me who's talking right now is personality B. And that's how it needs to stay as well. That I cannot get myself too absorbed into this, and I can't, you know, I need to keep myself grounded with this and not go overboard with, you know, just trying to spend too much time thinking of different gags and like that. Like, I think it's nice to do, like, you know, like little creative projects, but I also don't want to, like, actually start taking pressure off them. Like, I actually do want to do Zode fan art. Specifically shitty Zode fan art. For the stream. I mean, that's just me doing Zode fan art to begin with, but, oh god. But, like, I want to do that kind of things. Because they're, like, funny. And I like, I don't care how many people laugh. I don't care if a single person sees what I do. I don't care what the fuck goes on. Like, I guess the thing I'm worried about, I come off too, I guess, arrogant or cocky or like that. That it's like, I'm a nobody and I still, like, I'm not a particularly good streamer to any degree, in any way. Like, I don't have professional setup, and I don't intend to get professional setup. I don't intend to, you know, I have a problem with trying to be way too professional in pretty much everything I do. Always. Because I always want to give my absolute best to no matter what it is I do. I need to not do that. Especially with streaming, because I can't. I'm not a particularly good streamer. I'm not particularly talented with anything. I don't have special talents that I can, you know, bring to the table in this. And I am completely aware of that. I don't think this is, like, I might bring some silly little jokes from time to time, but overall, I'm not an entertainer as a personality. It's not something it's not something like, what's the proper term for it? I guess natural in a way, for me. So I need to also remember that, like, there is a thing called too much effort. If I keep, like, I don't want to seem like I would be trying more than I should. But the amount I'm gonna try is based on what I want to do. And, I don't know if that's particularly wrong of me, you know? Like, Oh! Very lucky. Very fucking lucky. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh! Yes! Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a moment while I focus. I kind of forgot what I was going on about. Okay, I can't stop talking, but I'm just gonna, like... I need to get the balances going. Fuck! No! Fuck! God! Okay, I want to do one more try. Sorry, I didn't mean to go full collector there. But, what was I talking about? Yes. I want to try different things. Because I actually am, like... I guess, game the Jonker, but it's actually really difficult to stay on the fucking platform. They're very small platforms. And I'm all a good platformer. Oh fuck! Oh god, I undershot that one. Then again, I was gonna hit the other one, so I wanted to dodge through, but I don't know if I have my dodge ready. It's just poor calculation on my part. But yeah, like, what was I talking about? Yes. I am actually really... like, okay, this... I know, okay, I've been posting so much cringe recently that it's like... I don't think this is particularly bad compared to all this weird stuff I've been doing recently. But like... I really wanted to do this kind of stuff for a while. Like... You know, like, just doing a, like, I watched so many content creators over the years. I've always kind of wanted to have my own knack at it, you know? Just, you know, try out myself a little. And, so... The fact that I would, you know, like... I'm not particularly confident, I know. Like, confidence is not something that radiates out of me. The only thing that radiates out of me is the, you know, the fucking laser beams that this guy shoots. Very much. But, what the fuck? But I really actually enjoy doing it. Like, I enjoy... How would I describe it? If Gorchester was a real, you know, occupation, I would probably actually apply for it. But I just like doing, you know, silly things. I'm just a silly little guy, you know? Weirdly accurate, actually. God, that's never leaving my fucking mind. So, naturally, a lot of this stuff is something that I've been pushing back for years. Due to, you know, just, like, because I know that it's, like, I don't mean to sound, like, self-depreciating or like that. I don't mean to be, like, pessimistic about this. I think I'm just honestly being realistic about this when I say that, like, I have no fucking shot at this. I have zero chance at this. Like, actually being, like, a entertainer level of, you know, that I could ever qualify as being an actual entertainer. Like, I'm not witty enough for that. I'm not, you know, confident enough for that, and I'm not, you know, talented enough for that either. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I did there, but it was all wrong. Again, mercy for me. But oh, fuck. But but at a certain point, that didn't stop me anymore. I wasn't, like, when I started streaming, it was like a weird push for me, in a sense where it's like, I actually step out of my comfort zone to do something I really enjoy. I push out of my comfort zone to do something I want to do. Something that I'm enjoying, and something, you know, that it's the most selfish thing imaginable for me. Like, in this kind of, or like that, in a way. and like it was like big for me. And over the months, to some degree I've gotten more confident with it, to the point where, well, this week over, I'm not gonna go into specifics, but like I've recently been a lot more comfortable, you know, with myself and like that, and like it's just like I want to actually, I know, like I actually want to, like, I want to a degree not constantly chain myself. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a it's like it's such a weird thing, and it's like I don't know how to describe it. It just feels nice. It feels like, you know, and like the fact that I'm like, I don't know how well this is gonna translate to other aspects of my life, but like for streaming, I'm having a great time right now. Like today, like this week, I've actually, regardless of how Darkest Dungeon 2 goes or went, or how, like, even though I didn't do much in the game, I was very happy with the streams, and I've been like it's been just really fun. And like I have the ticking feeling on the back of, I have the, I don't know what the annoying, you know, like a little, you know, gnawing kind of feeling at the back of my head, like I need to do other things. I have things I need to do. I'm procrastinating. This is just me procrastinating, which is true. But right now, I'm also procrastinating on such a high level that I'm not letting it stop myself from streaming, because I actually, by all means, could do a lot more. I was like, this isn't my biggest crime right now that I'm streaming. Some of the things I say are probably the most incriminating things I do, you know, right now. But like it's, but you know, it's just like I'm actually putting dedication into this, and it feels good. And the overall makes me feel better. And like the fact that like I got the cleaning project done, I'm so like that brings me indescribable levels of, you know, joy, even if it's like, even if it's not necessarily connected to the whole project itself. It's more just like I pushed myself to do it. I did it, and I'm like I exceeded my expectations. I'm actually existing. I'm doing better than I feared, and I'm just feeling good. And but like it's, I don't know. It's just so weird. It's just like it's just a vastly different, you know. Like I don't know. You know, actually, I'm not gonna go into the negatives. I'm gonna take a different approach to this. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy the fact. Like right now, I'm just gonna be happy about the fact that I'm happy, instead of, you know, ruining it by, you know, thinking about why I shouldn't be happy. Or one, because I like those things will stay true, regardless. Do I say them or not? Do I start talking? Do I start dwelling on them? Like, I'm just gonna enjoy this moment. I'm just gonna play a couple of rounds of, you know, Radiant, Absolute Radiance, RaR, X3, And just have a good time. Then we're just gonna, you know, call the end to the stream and, well, pretend like I was asleep. Like, that's all. I'm not gonna keep going on about something that at the end of the day, I guess I don't need to. Just because I have a weird obsession about, you know, just not wanting, like, always needing to make sure that, you know, well, I'm dead. Always needing to, you know, for some reason bring myself down. Like, whenever I'm feeling good, I need to always somehow kill them. I need to always kill it. And I don't quite know why. But I'm trying not to do that now. So I think I'm gonna actually drop that topic for the time being. And just gonna, you know, talk about random nonsense until I quit the stream. And I think the random nonsense I'm gonna talk about is actually related to League of Legends. It's something I've been meaning to talk about on stream. Because Riot Forge is officially shutting down, and I am very upset about that. Apparently the games didn't make it as well as they expected, or then Riot is just being greedy again. Riot is just being Riot again, and you know, we're not getting a, yeah. The Bandle Tales was apparently the last thing. Actually, I don't know if it's the last thing they're releasing, but I suppose they shut that down. I mean, Riot is gonna release their own games, but to my understanding, even the MMO that they've been working now for 10 years on, they might scrap. Fucking Christ. They might straight up just scrap that. I mean, I don't know what the situation is. I haven't read the news. All I know is that there are new news about it, and those are not good. Because I would actually really love an MMO. But I'm hoping that with the release of Arcane 2 next year, there's gonna be another surge for, you know, popularity for League-based content. So maybe we'll get, you know, because even Legend of Runeterra is apparently dying. Like, it's Riot's own statement on their own card game is the fact that the game is more expensive to, you know, or that the game costs more to manage than it, you know, makes money. And I am so sad about that because I really like the monetization. I haven't played the game now in like 7 months or something like that, because I played it so much last year. Like a year ago, I literally could sync, I was, while I was like, I had like this writing project, or I had this writing task to do. I would just like, while I was reading the books, I would just, you know, play like the PvE mode. And I would just end up sinking hours into that game in a day. Because it's super fun, it's super creative, and I love the characters. The world building in that game, in a goddamn card game, is so impressive. And League itself has not been, you know, has been really mediocre on that. Like, League of Legends right now is the least interesting League of Legends content out there. And on a way, that says a lot. Because, like, I know that because Riot has been really trying to push for it. They've been making so many changes to it. They've been really trying to amp up the game and get the popularity going. But it's just, lore-wise and, like, world-wise, it's just boring. It's actually, like, okay, we can Skarner rework. And Skarner is a character that deserved a rework for a long time. And I'm really happy with the rework. This seems fine. Like, he's now, instead of, they're gonna completely remove the whole Hexex crystals being, you know, souls of a dead species, you know, and like that stuff out of the game, and that's fine. Even though this means that they need to rewrite a whole bunch of lore again. Well, at least they can keep, at least they now have a solid direction. Which I guess is something to be happy about. Because Arcane kinda, you know, set the whole thing in stone that, you know, yeah, Skarner in his current state cannot exist. And his lore needs to be, oh fuck, needs to be completely rewritten. Like, and okay, fair enough. Like, I can work with that. And he seems like a cool... He's now a boomer scorpion. Neat. Like, okay. He looks cool. So that's really all... That's as good as we're gonna get, and it's better than what he is right now. Because he's an old-ass design. Jesus fucking Christ. And he's such a terrible character, like, balance-wise. Gameplay-wise, just not... Just couldn't work. So I hope that the new Skarner is now gonna actually work, at least. Oh, fuck. And, like, I'm happy about that. But I'm honestly upset about the whole Riot Force stuff. I am actually, next week, I'm gonna be playing, I'm finally actually gonna, I hope, if I can arrange the thing, I can actually keep playing Ruined King with my friend again. And once I finish that game, I could possibly stream it someday. Now I know I would have played through the game, but I also know the lore already, and it's been... I've been playing with my friend every time he comes over for the last 3 years. So, I have forgotten a lot about it. And, well, maybe we'll finish it this time. So then I could maybe even play that on stream and then kind of... Because the story is very simple, straightforward, nothing new. It's just a... It's an adventure that I kind of knew everything about, except the little details. And it's like... It's a fun game. I think turn-based combat is actually really good for streaming. I think that is like a... because it's... like a... you know, it's like a... Final Fantasy-esque, you know... game, I would argue. Has cool writing, cool characters, and like, overall very solid game. So I could probably stream that someday. And then the Convergence, the Echo game. The one that came like a couple months after Mage Seeker came out. And that's another game that I'll probably play someday when it comes on big enough sale, but I'm not... It's like 6 hours of content if I'm right. I'm not paying 30 euros for it. Like, Mage Seeker was definitely worth it, but I've heard quite a lot of negative things about Convergence, where it's like, it's a bit lackluster. Also, the story doesn't matter. Like, it's crazy that they released a game that is supposed to be canon, but has characters that are literally, that are certified dead in the current canon. And it's like, that's so weird because the story just does not match at all. Like, there was definitely like a big problem with the writing of that game. Because, now I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, because technically this is 2 different stories, you know, about the same character. But like, Echo is not supposed to have parents. According to current League canon, he's an orphan. But according to Convergence, he actually lives with a happy family. Like, his biological parents. And it's really confusing because the game came out long after Arcane Season 1 came out, which established the current canon for Piltover and so on. So, I'm just very confused about how the fuck this happened. But the game seems fine, like it's a side-scroller. Or like a side-scroller adventure platform. You know, I don't know what the fuck to call it. With time traveling, you know, quirks. Not like straight up time travel as in like, you know, actually traveling back in time, or like forward in time, or... Fuck! I keep overshooting that shit. I need to just dodge through. I literally need to just be more careful with that. But like, it seems neat. Cool enough, at least. And, yeah, like, I don't, like, it seems neat. It's probably worth a play, at least. And they even got the Echo's voice actor for it, and I even watched him. He was given the, collector's edition of that game, and he actually seems really eager, really interested. He's actually passionate about the, game and the character. So, I don't know, I guess it's a bit sad, because, like, Riot Forge really was like, as a person that has played League now for, you know, what, 13 years or something like that, like, Riot Forge was kind of a, like a dream come true in a way, because I think it's a very solid universe. It has a lot of potential, and the Riot Forge games were like a way to, you know, kind of deliver a lot of that, you know, fantasy into like different forms than just League. Because at the end of the day, League is a very limited, you know, especially because Riot has been even cutting down on written lore. Like, they don't release long bios anymore, they don't release, you know, champion, they don't release short stories anymore. Like, okay, they're kind of going back and forth on that. But I absolutely hate the fact that it's literally just, like, recently, it seems that Riot is doing nothing but just cutting costs. I can't believe an American, you know, billion dollar, you know, business could possibly be, you know, operating under greed, or, you know, making these greedy decisions. Like, how could they be such avid, you know, supporters of capitalism? Like, that's such a crazy thing. But I mean, in all seriousness, it literally seems like the whole firing people, that I was still like, okay, I can get it. They're saying it because they had too much staff. It didn't make sense based on the people they fired, but like, alright, that is something that happens. You can have overcraft, you know, like overcrowded staff is not good. The fact that they keep firing people, the fact that they keep cutting on other projects, and the fact that they seem to just absolutely have no fucking clue what the fuck they're doing with their games anymore, really speaks volumes on just how fucking lost they are right now. Like, at least they're releasing the fighting game that they oddly dubbed 2XKO. Which, in all honesty, the more I hear it, the more I see it, the more I say it, the more it sounds like an actual video game name, and I'm actually fine with that. People were, like, one of the biggest reasons why people were making fun of the game, due to its name, was because the game has been in development for 5 years now. For the 5 years it's been in development, it's been known as Project L. And so people have been making fun of it. Yeah, the game isn't even out yet. It's already taking big L's because Project L is taking big L's because, you know, it can't even keep its name or like that. I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. It's a bit of a silly name. Oh, it fucking clipped my head. Damn it. I actually really just quit. Okay, one more try. Then when I say one more, okay, I shouldn't say that. I'm just gonna quit after I die. Maybe. But yeah, like it's just like, I hope that, you know, because I'm actually really excited for a fighting game. Like the fact that they have ranged characters like Jinx in it is actually very promising, because it seems that they're really, and what I've seen from the game is actually, okay, wow, oh my god, I'm not quitting on that one. But also, okay, I'm not gonna start saying it, but I'm gonna quit after this one or like that, because if I say that, it's just gonna be like, nah, bro. Like, I'm such a fucking stubborn bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. If only my mental fortitude was as good in other aspects than just me, you know, being stubborn. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. How the fuck did I manage to fuck that up? I mean, actually, I know. I accidentally pressed too much on the right, so the hit actually bounced me to the beam. I should have stayed more to the left. I feel like I would almost benefit from that one charm that makes it so that I get pushed back less when I hit an enemy. Oh, what the fuck? I actually just... I'm playing terrible right now. actually playing terrible. I'm taking so many risks and just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Or I think it's also partly the fact that I'm reading super far off into the future with what I'm doing, and I sometimes act based on, you know, I perform an action before I'm supposed to do that. It's like I know what I need to do here, but I don't do it at the right time. And this actually requires a lot of good timing, and I am really bad with timing. Thank you, Glorn. No, I can't see. I am blind! Oh. Ooh. Okay, I'm stressing way too much. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. God, it was going so well and just had to shoot twice in the same spot. I should have just gone from the outside. I don't know why I insisted on the inside. I didn't have the space to dodge from there. Outside I would have, because I could have taken a curve. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Man, I'm actually really going for... Well, I actually need to quit. Holy shit. What am I doing? I'm just, you know... just being a silly little guy. Oh my god. I'm gonna be a really tired little guy. Well, it's not like I would be asleep in an hour from here. Even. Man, sleeping is a bitch. Oh, come on! No, I should have dodged that. Fuck, man. Ugh. I really should quit. I can't keep this going. I'm actually gonna quit. I'm straight up saying that I'm definitely losing my focus and I should quit. So I'm gonna quit after this one, no matter how fast I die. Because if I die early, that means that I'm losing my focus to a degree where I'm just like not able to, you know, I won't be able to perform too well. It's all about performance. Also, I'm not really intending to win this now, in all honesty. Like, I'm not out to beat this. If I do, it's good. Good for me. Yippee. Yippee! But if not, that's fine. This was supposed to be just a filler stream, and I just kinda ended up being a real stream. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I got so goddamn greedy. Yeah, I'm gonna quit there. I literally need to get some hold on myself. Maybe that leash wouldn't be a bad idea. But okay, okay, I'm gonna... That's gonna be it for today. I streamed way too much. But then again, it's the end of the weekend, and I'm just gonna have a bit more... Since I'm gonna be taking care of a dog tomorrow, I'm gonna have more strict...
It was a sentence, yes. A metaphorical leash is what I mean. um, um, but yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more tight schedule. Yeah, of course it's a metaphorical leash. Um, I'm always talking metaphors. Like there's, I'm not talking about getting physical. Just it's just a metaphorical leash and a collar, and maybe cat ears, or dog ears, fox ears. I need too, but the difference really is quite insignificant. I know. But yeah, I'm gonna quit. Um, I'm gonna quit and make like trees and grow the bed eventually. So thank you everybody. I'm not gonna dream about those. I think. I can't say that for sure, because you never know. Dreams. I mean, one can't control their dreams, so I naturally, I can't say any guarantees on that. So but just out of because of the. Thank you. I had a great time, and yeah, this has been really fun. I will try to keep it a bit more restrictive from now on. I shouldn't do this, but at the same time, it's just an infinite dilemma. But if I start talking about it now, I'm gonna be talking about it for an hour or two afterwards. So I need to quit. I need to stop. I need to cease. Uh, so, anyways, thank you so much. This has been wonderful. I had a great time on both streams, and yeah, that's all for me. Bye, Cease.